Okay, so we are going to be doing some trout fishing today, specifically some Euro nymphing or tight line nymphing. However you want to, whatever, you know, there's a million names for it, so I'm not going to stick one to it, but I fished a little spot, you know, like an hour ago. I fished the other spot for like an hour, and no good. There's a little secret spot that somebody told me about, but little tiny, really, really small stream, and just didn't have the fish. I caught one tiny, tiny little native brown trout, but that was really it. So I didn't want to waste my time there. Now the spot that we're going to try here is a stocked trout stream, so there is some bigger fish in here. The flies of choice to start, we got a little, it's going to be hard to see, waltz worm and a little hare's ears nymph. We're going to see what we could do. So we're going to fish this spot. There's a nice run up to my left. I like to fish spots from the bottom of the run up because if you think about it, the fish are looking upstream. If you fish from the downstream, it'll be much harder for them to see you or know that you're there. So that's always a good thing. I usually also try to stay out of the water as much as I can, at least to start, and then I work my way up the run and over. I used to fly fish with an indicator just like everyone else does, and then I switched to Euro nymphing and upped my catch rate by a ton in like the first day. It's pretty effective technique to be able to catch and net trout. Quite effective. There's one. See if we can get him down in the net. Oh! Came off. What am I doing? It's the second fish I lost now. I don't know what he took, but for some reason, can't keep him pinned here. I don't know what's going on. I fished here a couple of days ago, like a week ago, and lost a lot of flies. The river was not very kind to me with the snags, so fishing some lighter beads today, hoping to not have that problem. But as you can see, I'm getting lucky right now, but there are definitely some snags out there. There's a nice fish. See if we can get him up out of there. My drag and my reel's not set right, but it doesn't seem to matter. Alrighty. There you go. Nice brown trout. He took the hare's ear, little natural hare's ear nymph. There he is. Get my hand out of the way. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Brown Trout. Quick release on him. And get back to fishing. Put this little guy on. It's a pink blowtorch. And we kept the natural hares here on top, because that's what we caught that last fish on. So we're going to sneak back out here, probably back to kind of where we started, so we could make sure we cover that same water. So we got a new fly on. Because I'm not fishing a big stretch of water, like today, like I'm not planning on fishing a big stretch, I want to really pick apart what's in front of me, try and get all the fish out of it that I can. If that makes any sense. The flies I have on right now aren't necessarily great ones for stocked fish. The blowtorch is pretty good, but usually stocked fish like some a little bit more bright and obnoxious, or just big and like tentacly or something like that. So I might put on a big old stone fly here in a second. The only thing I'm worried about with that is getting snagged. So I also have some squirmy wormies in my box that I could try, but I don't have that much faith in those. Oh, there's a nice fish. That looks like a stalker for sure. It's a stalker rainbow, it looks like. He did take that. Oh, never mind. Actually looks like a brown trout. That is definitely a brown trout. Now, he's really fat, but he's short. He took that little blowtorch. My hand wet here. Oh, definite. I don't know. Can't tell if he's a native or stocky. But dull colors, I'm going to say it's probably a stalker. Let me know. Thank you, Mr. Brown Trout. Oh, that was a bite. I don't know how he missed it. There's one. That feels like a nicer fish. That was all the way out there along that wall. Alright. Nice little native brown trout. Nice. Get back out there. Alright. We're gonna keep moving and come back to this probably. So. I actually just spotted a fish that's actively feeding. Let me see if I can pick him up here. That's why it's good to have a good pair of polarized glasses. I would have never seen that guy. my gosh, that was so cool. I just watched him come up and eat that. That's a nice brown trout. That was awesome. I didn't think he was actually going to take it because the first couple drifts he didn't even look interested, but he decided to eat it. Looks like he did take that hare's ear. This is definitely a native fish. But I could just see him in there slurping nymphs up. I drifted mine through there. He ate them. So I don't know what he was eating, but I need to find out. Seems like the hare's ear must imitate it enough for them to eat. Yeah, he's been gorging himself. He's super fat. That's a stalker, actually. Let me look down his throat real quick. I don't see anything of interest. There he is. Real fat. Real fat. I'm gonna let him go. That was pretty cool. This, along this wall, is a pretty nice run, so kind of sneaking down to the bottom of it to start here. Some deep, dark water. All the stuff you want to see. It is up against this cliff wall, but that doesn't really make a difference to me. Maybe the fish feel a little bit safer there. There's one. Ooh, that's a nice fish there. Trying to run me down over the falls. Looks like he's gonna. Curious to know what he took. Now that is a rainbow. That's the first rainbow of the day. And it looks like he took that new black fly I just put on there. Indeed, that little guy right there. So that is pretty nice. Show it to you. That almost looks like a holdover fish, maybe. It doesn't look like it was stocked this year. It's too clean looking. Pretty nice though, so we'll let him go. Get back in there. That was pretty quick. Ooh. I just had another little niblet. Another one. This guy's an acrobat. Come on, Mr. Brown Trout. All right. How about that one? He took the hare's ear. That looks more like a native fish. I think this is a native. We got a nice mix of native fish mixed in with some stalkers, which is always nice. Oh, there you go. Ooh, slimy boy. There you go, nice long. Oh, he's off. He is off. All right. Well, that was 2 fish and about 3 casts. I like that. For sure. Looks good. Still got both of them. There's a fish. Oh, this looks like a tiny little native. Come here, buddy. Uh-oh. My net was all messed up. Yep. Oh, the hook already fell out of him in the net. How about that? This is just a tiny little native brownie. Oh, and he's off. They're slipping out of my hands a lot today. Another one. Another looks like a little native brownie. He looks like he took the other fly though. Boom, nice little native brownie. Let him go. Thank you, Mr. Brown Trout. Oh, that tree is gonna be the death of me. I know it already. There's one. Oh, flip. Big flip. Another big flip. This looks like another little native brownie. It is. This seems to be my best fly choice yet. Line is tangled in my net somehow. Get that off of there and get this guy back in the water. Alright. Hand wet here. Another nice little native brownie. Thank you, Mr. Brown Trout. There's one. Looks like another little native brownie. My hand wet, I'm just gonna bring him up here. He's tiny. Relax. Just like that, little barbless hook comes out. Wonder what he's eating. Nothing. Another nice little native fish. Let him go. A lot of little natives in this run. Oof, that was a big hit. Oh. Uh-oh.